Hey guys, welcome back. It's another cheap car day. This is a 2022 Honda Civic Sport. This one has unusually high miles for a 2022. It's got 67,000 miles. It was used as an Uber car. Let's take a look at it, see how it's held up. Shut up. The back seat is actually pretty livable. It's my seating position up front here. And I know it is because these are manual seats. Headroom could be a bit better though. Anyway, enough talking. Let's start pressing stuff. Quite a bit of travel here. Alright, so it appears that it's just the grab handles that make a bit of noise. Otherwise, back seat's pretty good. So let's get to the front. Ooh, the previous owner was not only an Uber driver, but a smoker as well. It sings a little song for you. I was gonna say this interior smells like a 1980s bowling alley, but you know, that can always be fixed. More evidence over here. We got a little bit of melted plastic there. Wasn't careful. Not a big deal though. I mean, if you buy a car like this, you know, you're buying a used Honda, you're also probably going to use it as an Uber car. Do you really want to throw money at all these little dumb issues? Both of those things I mentioned can be fixed, but is it really worth it? In my eyes, I don't think so. But who cares? You're not here to listen to me talk about that. Shut up. You might hear a little bit of a rubbing noise. That's coming from the armrest and the seat bolster. It's my fat back rubbing against the bolster. Not a part of what I'm doing here, just so you know. And now for the button test. And now for the final button. I have not been in here for very long, and the windows appear to have fogged up, hopefully not giving out the wrong implications. I mentioned 67,000 miles. There's the evidence, so you know I'm not lying. If you guys remember, about a year ago, September, I did a brand new, or virtually brand new, it had 1,000 miles on it, Acura Integra. I can put a link to that video in the description. And that car got a 9 out of 10 for fit and finish. Maybe it was really an 8. I don't know. I gave it a 9 at the time. This interior is actually very similar to that Integra's interior. I feel like I'm just making that video all over again. This layout is pretty much the same, but the fit and finish wasn't quite there. The doors are pretty solid on this car for the most part, except for those back seat grab handles. This screen was a bit squeakier than I would like it to be, and then there was just a little bit of nonsense going on over here. Again, pretty minor, but again, it's like, yeah, not the best. And then the center console armrest was a bit weak, moved side to side. So I guess after 67,000 miles, this does not hold up as well as a 1,000 mile Integra. Go figure. Anyway, this, as you can tell, is not getting a 9 out of 10. It is getting a 7 out of 10 for fit and finish. Which I guess, you know, isn't horrible. I can deal with it. As far as materials go, I'm going to mention again, this is such a similar design to the Integra. I feel like I'm sitting in the same damn car. The one difference that I see is in the Integra, these whole climate vents here were diamond patterned. This is hexagon patterned. So this one wants to be like Lamborghini. And then we're just missing a lot of equipment. You know, there's no heads-up display. I don't think there's navigation. There's no heated seats in this thing either. Few buttons missing, but the buttons that are here are the same as in the Integra. So let me talk about the materials. So we have the same soft touch vinyl on the dash. Nothing on the door though. So this entire door is a mixture of plastic and like a fabric. See, this is like fabric here. This isn't even plastic. Not the most premium feeling, I'm not gonna lie. And then just really the climate vents and lower is just varying different types of plastic. I don't know if there's necessarily a main trim going on in here. I mean, unless you want to count this plastic that mimics black piano wood, which every car manufacturer is doing now. Don't like it. And then this is some kind of textured plastic. Not really digging it, it's kind of cheap. If you go back to the Integra video, that seat had partial fake leather and partial Alcantara. This also has partial leather, but not as much. On that car, this whole bolster had the partial leather, not on this guy. The rest of this material is all just fabric, like a cloth. Not as premium. The headliner and sun visor are the same in this car though. They are both cloth. I don't mind that too much. Although this one is a little bit cheap, like when you open up this mirror, you don't even have a light. How am I supposed to see if I put my lipstick on correctly? And then the buttons that are in here are quite literally identical to the Integra. Most of them are just modern Honda buttons. Quite literally nothing special. I know I said that twice now. Also same in the Integra are these really nice climate buttons here. They have the knurling on the side here, and then they make a nice little click when you turn the wheel. They really nailed these climate buttons. The rest is kind of, you know, whatever. So I gave that car a 5 out of 10 for materials. This is a bit lower than that car, so I'm giving it a 4 out of 10 for materials. So there you guys have it. Your final score is 7 out of 10 for fit and finish, 4 out of 10 for materials. Please let me know your thoughts. Haven't driven this on the road, but I did drive the Integra on the road at the time, and I'm gonna just take a guess that this drives about the same. Maybe save for acceleration and the fact that this isn't automatic and that car was a 6-speed manual. I just imagine they're gonna feel about the same. You know, sporty enough, but this isn't gonna feel like an Autobahn destroyer, like a German car. These cars are small and kind of thin, cheaply made. That Integra felt kind of like a tin can. I imagine this is going to be the same thing, but again, it's a used Civic. Like, who cares? You're not winning any races in this. It's not going to win any beauty contests. It's not going to be a limousine, unless you consider Uber a limousine. But whatever. Decent, cheap car. It's reliable. It's going to last forever. So, who cares about all the other stuff? Anyway, let me know what you guys think about all this. I'll catch you next time. Peace.